the Starfleet Academy press tour is moving along as everybody's just reporting on more news out of New York Comic Con. Now, I'm looking at this and I'm seeing that Starfleet Academy is an amalgamation. Did I pronounce that right? You can mock me in the description below. Of all the worst aspects of things that people don't want, the Kurtzman Trek, not Star Trek. And I think we do need to actually look at it as Kurtzman Trek and not Star Trek at this point, because Starfleet Academy looks like it's Star Trek Discovery on gender hormones and hormone therapy, rather than anything that would actually look like or feel like Star Trek. Now, at the convention, they had this big booth of this like Life at Starfleet Academy that you could go into. And they were promoting this very heavily. Multiple Star Trek panels out there. We had a Strange New Worlds one. We had this. And they are going all in on this because it's now getting very, very close to coming out. They announced that it will be dropping on January 15th. It's about 3 months away. And we didn't know when the date for the first season was going to premiere or anything like that. They've just been holding it all year. They're actually filming the second season right now. This has been filmed for a while. And it's my understanding that Secret Hideout is trying to film this and Strange New Worlds and get all principal photography shot for both of these Season 5, which Season 4 of Strange New Worlds isn't out, by the end of the year, because they might not have a contract at this point. And this might be the end of everything that's going on here. So this could be the last hurrah of Kurtzman Trek. I know that they do have a 4-year plan for this, like a 4-year academy, right? But that doesn't mean it's going to happen by any means. And I expect the ratings are not going to be good because Strange New Worlds' ratings have dropped off a cliff this last year with all the crazy not Star Trek that they've been doing with that and actually turning the show into something else. So while they keep doing shows that nobody wants and they keep doing things that just take Star Trek in a direction that don't make any sense, they keep doubling down over and over and over again. This is a spiritual successor to Discovery. They've got actors from Discovery in it. They're continuing it in the Discovery timeline. And Discovery, by the end of its run, was also failing on the Nielsen charts. So why would you invest so much more money into this sort of thing and just rebrand it and try to start it over? It reeks to me like the comic industry, like where they restart. It's Batman #1. Buy this one because it says #1. It's a collector's item. And they try to get people in, and people, go and speculate on the first one, and then they kind of tune out again, and you actually lose more people every single time. Now, why won't they just do a continuation of a Star Trek timeline from TNG and Deep Space Nine that's like 30 years in the future now and just start a new ship and just do that with the Enterprise F or G or whatever it is? I don't know. I guess they just don't want to. They want to drag their feet. They want to do not Star Trek. So here's the whole experience with the Starfleet Academy. They got people. You'll put your thing in there. They'll give you a cadet badge with your name on it and the like. And you could see that there's staff dressed in Academy costumes, guiding everybody through here, through this to, of course, make everything go. This is very similar. I went to the San Diego Comic Con last year, and they had a Strange New Worlds experience where you actually went in and you sat in the captain's chair, and they actually did a quick with the help of AI image background where they like put you in with the background, and it was actually really cool. I enjoyed doing that, and I'm sure this was a cool experience, looking like it was actually like some sort of like Starfleet Academy learning experience here as you get through, and it looks like they had trivia involved with that as well. You can see the little gardens. They really went all out on the production of this for New York Comic Con, and that's the thing. They really are going all out on the production. They give everybody a badge when they go out there too. This is pretty expensive promotion, and the sets and everything. We know that they're very proud of the sets. They put out new images of the sets. The biggest Starfleet bridge ever. It's the most expensive set they've ever constructed. But you can put some pretty lipstick window glossing, lipstick on a pig. It's still a pig out there, and that's the whole problem that they're going to be facing with this Starfleet Academy. Now, they had some new actors talking about things as well. Holly Hunter says it makes her feel young again to be playing this. Now, just from the footage we've seen, doesn't seem all that young, but hey, this is it. I was watching Star Trek with my father when I was 8, she says. It's extraordinary that the story is still being told. It's kind of not the same story, though. People have a hunger for it, a desire for all these generations. Pull up that was really exotic and interesting to me. Now, Holly Hunter, I don't think she fits the role for Star Trek. She doesn't seem like a Star Trek captain. It doesn't work very well. I get she's a name out there that they wanted to put in there, but it's something that I just don't feel that's going to go well. She also said, I also believe in the challenge of playing the captain. This particular situation, she's 422 years old. They love playing with these weird aging sort of things at this point, with the doctor and everything too. So that's interesting. What kind of life can you live to see people born and die and be born and dying in and out of your life? Like, why would you do this with this character and the doctor character? Seems like you're making redundant storylines. What could be, what to do, who you are and to bring. And so I think that the character is incredibly young, And it was such a great intersection for me to feel that way as the character, to be confronted with these people who are truly going and starting out, like being born in Starfleet Academy, just the beginning of a new chapter in their lives. It's a new chapter in my life, too, as the captain, so I thought this was provocative. Didn't really say anything. These interviews, they always just go, I'm really happy to be here, guys. I think it's great. I'm a great fan. Look at this. I'm a real deal fan. Like Holly since about 7 or 8. I'd watch it with my father. I grew up with Star Trek, all iterations of it. I love it. So I've been saying to people, gosh, I wish I could be on Starfleet Academy. Then it actually happened. And then I was saying, gosh, I wish I could play a Klingon. And it sort of happened. And so that was it. He wanted to do, and he did a Klingon audition in a junket interview in 2024. And apparently their coverage at Trek Movie actually got Alex Kurtzman to pay attention to it. Now, this one, he's a half Klingon, half Tellarite. There's a lot of halves in this. There's a half Jem'Hadar, half Klingon also. It's like, again, there's a lot of redundant character concepts that are just like, what are they doing? And they're really, really aggressive pig people. And I was like, yeah, I'm all over that. So I got to play up. I'm the bad guy. It's fantastic. There's a great tradition of bad guys. I get to do it. I'm happy as a pig in shit. That's that's not the best analogy for this Starfleet Academy, guys. I'd be careful with the way you phrase that stuff. Calling it a pig and shit. That's funny. So the showrunners talk about Discovery, and they said it takes place in the 32nd century. It's kind of picking up where Discovery left off, and that's what I fear of the show, honestly. They're reopening Starfleet Academy. You'll see some familiar faces because of that, which we don't want. Now, we know that, of course, this Tig Notaro is already going to be in there, a series regular of the cast. This is somebody who is obnoxious in Discovery. I'm not looking forward to seeing. I was pretty happy to know that Tilly's only going to be in one episode, which is great. And so I want less of that. And it's possible they're saying that Saru could show up. Because Alex Kurtzman says he wants all of the Discovery stars in Starfleet Academy. So Discovery was supposed to go 7 seasons, if you guys did not know, and they rushed to conclusion because it was expensive to make. It was not doing very well, and they just ended it real fast because they just did that. And so they wanted that to go 7 seasons, and this, honestly, is a proxy 2 extra seasons of Discovery that they're getting out of this by renaming it and filing the serial numbers off a little bit. That's what I'm afraid of. Nobody wanted Discovery. Nobody liked Discovery. And nobody wants a continuation of that. It's really, really weird that they greenlit something so expensive to begin with this. So that's it. That's the new news from this. And, of course, we have Stephen Colbert in the show as well. It's like every new announcement's like more brain rot from Star Trek. Why are they putting this in there? Fans do not want this. This is not what we asked for. Please just make Star Trek again. Oh, well. It's going to be a 2-episode premiere. It's going to be on Paramount Plus, of course, a 10-episode season. It's going to be coming out every Thursday. And gosh, we'll be covering it every step of the way. So make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Join us here. And guys, I have a great series. I wrote a novel series. This is a trilogy exploring real strange new worlds. And each one of these is a real sci-fi concept that a crew actually has to deal with. If you like the classics, if you like real space exploration, if you like that sense of wonder that they don't have these days, please check this out. It's in the description below. Support our channel, support alternatives, because that's where we need to be here. I'm a science fiction writer. If you like all my thoughts on this, you're probably going to enjoy what I did, and I appreciate you guys. Thanks for being here. Grab that in the description below. We'll be back.